Getting close to finishing the behemoth, which is gonna give me a little bit more armor. Speaking of which, like in my opinion, we should try and like find ourselves some better chest piece and like just convert completely now. It is that time. Definitely. It's the fire for righteous fervor with the Servitor's Cleavers. This one's Cadence and Force Fire. Yeah, any sort of like poison acid chest piece and I can completely convert. Guys, I think I'm just going to be running like flower rotation basically. And then we hit the spots for the other hearts that I didn't go for. I don't really know like the spawn points of these elites by heart, but should be able to figure it out as we run. There's some like valuable spots all around the place, so no need to check. So like I'm pretty sure there's one spawn point somewhere around there. Father Kaiman has been kind of scared to go to elite. He hits me in normal and the dude slaps kind of hard. A lot of stuff in FG slaps, yes. FG is usually like a lot higher offense and defensibility all around. They have a lot more resistance as well. They're usually managing to like scale higher level than the other like rest of the content too. In Ultimate 2 it is considerably more difficult. FG content that is. Yeah, I shouldn't be standing inside that, perhaps. Alright, so there's one of the hearts. Hey. My druid is still alive though. I think I'm gonna get 100 on easier content and just farm for the accounts and do some like rippy stuff later. Having some sort of like a progression curve is really nice usually. Like that's usually what I do even right now, you know. Still didn't fight like super bosses or didn't necessarily push like Gladiator Crucible or a SAR push either. I think I've gotten to like level 25 or something aside, it's nothing. So up until like 50 it's relatively easy unless I'm mistaken, so. Alchemist Mental. Guys, give me a good chase piece, man. Maybe we should check out like the other reputation factions. That might be something for me to buy. Maybe even a craft. Okay, so over here the spawn point is like right above the cave entrance. Somewhere here. Yep, he's here. Very nice. So far, lucky. So now we need to find like the last dude. Which I don't really know by name, like where he exactly spawns, so. Drops his hearts, and we need to TP out now. Let's see. I think I do the first map. We'll see. Getting the locust set again is spooky. I only had a few deathless runs in softcore, so we will see how it goes in hardcore. Like, just completely buff yourself, you know? Get like as much armor as you can and get especially fire resistance plus. So it's in like, you know, hard caps to fire resistance and perhaps like maximum fire resistance. And you should be okay for the most part. If you have like any sort of absorption, it also works really good versus him because it's the shotgun mechanic. Sort of. Yeah, like you can absorb. If I'm not mistaken, it's like multiple times from a single wave of attack that he's doing. So that cascade attack. So if you have any sort of absorption, it works wonders there. Inquisitor is like godlike versus that encounter in my opinion. What about the treasure trove? Is it there? I didn't check yet. That's really fair enough. Guys, we have like 19 flowers right now in my bags. Pretty good, you know, sneaking in some like flower farm here. So 12 points into the justifiable ends now. And we have two options here. We could go for like Shadow Strike, or we could go, you know, Nightfall and Blade Spirit and some like nodes, Merciless Repertoire. I don't know. Maybe Shadow Strike. I'm not sure. So another spawn point is right here, I think. Ah, he's here actually. I'm not even kidding. This is pretty good. I found them so fast. So good. That was lucky. I'm actually gonna hit like the two stumps over here for the flowers. I'm kind of hoping you're Purifier, so hopefully it will go well. If not, I can just like blame you, right? You mean copying, yeah. I see. Like, you can always blame your piloting. Rag is there saying, how is the leveling going? It's been going fine. It's been rather chill. What's up, Rag? Getting ready for the Cyberpunk? You really sure you want to play it immediately? Hey man, don't get me wrong, I bought it yesterday, okay? And it's preloaded. I don't think I want to play it immediately, just so you know. So this is it, and Barrowholm is like this right now. Not too bad. Okay, so Acid and Poison level 65, guys. 4 more levels for Merciless Repertoire and Retribution. Just because of that fact, perhaps we take... Like, we definitely buy that guy, right? Wait, but that's revered though. That's really far off. How come it's revered? God damn it. Oh no, that's honored. Never mind. Okay, nice. Yeah, we do this. We do this. 100%. Acid Retaliation. Yo, this is good. What? This is good. We replace the Devil's War Seal. 100%. Sell this guy. Crit damage. Offense, offense. Instead of the experience gain. I'll keep the experience gain. Whatever. So we have HSPs for level 65. Just gonna get there, and then I'm going to be replacing my Lokai set basically. Our Vitus is capped out, so we could use... We could definitely use, like... If I have any with me, Mark of Illusions, perhaps? Then we could use this guy over here. By the way, like, I need to buy more of these. Apparently, I kept on using them. Normal Ravager? What am I supposed to gain from it? I cannot kill Ravager, not with Lokai set. It's not gonna happen. He would one-shot me. Adrenaline? Is it a gain or a loss? I like chilling usually. He is hitting way too hard. Level 65 cannot come any faster than this. That was an insane swing on me. The Tyrants are the ones that are hitting that hard, by the way. I have like a potent slow and freeze right now with my ABB. It's interesting. It just recently started happening. Reaching new heights. This might actually turn out to be really scary, guys. The poor man's, or like the scuffed Gravathol in this place. It's capable of hitting really hard. Thank you. I should have probably bought some like courageous tinctures from Homestead. That would have helped me quite a bit while leveling like this with the Lokai set. I think it's a really good call, actually. I wish I thought about it just now. Before entering here. Anto. Surprisingly good poison damage right now. How's Dervish going? It's going pretty cool. We're leveling. We're still in the normal difficulty, doing some stuff, meeting factions. I'm leveling like acid poison for the most part. What's up, Ground Zero? Hi, hi. Wasn't strong enough, huh? Still farming Alchemos. Nice one. I like the BM. I like it. Apparently he got like 7 anguishes or something. Trying to think if there's like anything that I want to find here. Perhaps like I want to open a portal next to the island. Maybe. That'd be nice, I guess. Four Angushes and 7 Soul Rends, I see. Okay, so what we could do is we could TP here now. 15-ish blue rings. Yep. Sounds pain and suffering. Do you actually have accounts of like how many steps of torments you have done? By the way. Bask in my failure, I used to say. I'll take the devotion shrine before entering here, guys. Such insolence, such arrogance must be punished. Yeah. Do I really need to like walk out? If that's the case, I might as well like enter from like the southern side over here. By the way, like all this time we only found a single cluster. It's a little bit unlucky. Get me out of here, man. There we go. Yo, what's up, Dex? Hey, hey. Killed the super bosses last night? How did it go? I'll get the goddamn ring. Over 100, I see. You'll get it. Like, everybody would probably agree with the fact that, like, you will get it. The question is, how many more runs do you need to do to get it? Trojan, man, Trojan. Godlike. Okay, that is 63. Right. And we kind of like walk out of here now. I'm gonna take more cunning. I want more offensive ability. I want more crits on my screen, man. Hey, Panthy. Only died one time to crate, I see. Sounds really good, man. Incredibly good. Congrats. Okay, don't we need to like go through to the sewers now? Let's just cheat on that one. Take the portal. I kind of talked myself into like going for the Merciless Repertoire since we're going to be using a couple of pluses to it, it looks like, soon. Rare medal again, like very good medal, but there's no percentage to experience gain. No. We need the that's a 6% by the way. But wrong stuff on it. Unacceptable. What's up with the axe? Cows? Yeah. Wasn't there a bank over here, by the way? There's a bank here, right? Very nice. Time to sleep. See you. And have a good one, guys. You have a good night, GFF. I'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. Started wondering if I'm selecting like the wrong options versus this, because I don't remember the last time this guy actually survived in my playthrough. Not that I care so much, but so I think the rewards are always the same. Let's check south tiny bit before going that way. Can I go to you from here? God damn it. Let's try it this way. Nope. It's like blocked or something. If you talk to the kids while fighting, they tell you to calm the fuck down. No way. Absolutely no way. Really now. I do not believe you. I don't believe you. You cannot stop the fight? I see. Oh my god. I thought the kids actually like persuade him to stop fighting. I was like, no way. He's an idiot, man. I don't know. I think he takes like the calm approach, perhaps like, I don't know, 1 out of 10 or something. By the way, apparently I clipped a wagon because we have like 2 instead of 1. I thought we had 1. I need like 1 more level before I swap my gear out. Level 65 sounds pretty fine. Swap out from Lokar. Especially for a Night's Blade that is with display style, let's say. This devotions. If I change my devotions towards like a little bit more armor, we could definitely use the Lokar to like level 80, 84. I do need a little bit of armor at this point, it's quite apparent. Like the Tyrants were just like destroying me. Swapping out of Lokar. Of course. Why not? That Veiling Caverns soundtrack in the background. No, it's I said like we can keep the Lokar to 100 as well. Probably not 100, but like 94. There's no points after 94. But I would like to change my devotions then. Definitely. I think we're killing a couple more here, actually. Perhaps like the right side first. Let's see. There's nothing to kill here. Not anymore. I didn't even know there was a totem there, by the way. Like totem spawn, I mean. It's a really far away totem. Let's return some quests. It's not gonna give me 65 yet, just not yet. Yeah, the quest rewards are like quite low as well now, the experience. Do I really want to like check something? Maybe the gloves could be like a massive upgrade at this point. Belt could be a really good upgrade as well. That belt is coming with like chaos resistance. That's still not quite for me. I wanted to get a bit more rep with these dudes, but just right on time. It's actually insane. I'll show you why. It's crazy. We managed to take that Mercy's repertoire. And, oops. And we are like level 65 just now. I'm gonna like put this on. That one on. Which one's better here, by the way? I suppose left one is okay. Yeah, this is fine. I guess we're gonna need like 1 6 watch at least, perhaps 2. I do enjoy running with Chains of Oleron on this guy, definitely. Yeah, I don't know if I want to make like a runestone. Aether resistance is really big though. Let's do another runestone, guys. It requires like void stone and stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Let's get some void stones in. That's fine. We need a 6 watch on the shoulders and the boots. What's my movement speed right now? 135 with this guy. Pneumatic burst. So we could go for something else then. Like Anti-Venom Salve, I guess. Why is my Aether resistance so low, guys? That is sad times. Do I have like a new component that I could use anytime soon? I mean, new medal. That would be good. Some more armor. We have gained like 500 global armor here. That's so good. Okay, I'm just gonna put an Anti-Venom Salve onto my boots for now. For swapping to Elite later on. And we can use something else on my gloves for it. Pretty much. The power on my office went off. My comment was too OP, giving out the Seeker's Satinol. Welcome back, Emmy. Alright, we should be feeling a little bit more comfortable, except the Aether resistance now. If I really feel sweaty, then I can just like pop an ethereal potion and we'll be fine. Which I don't really have in my bags. I guess I'll TP out at that point. The amount of times I've like skipped this place without clicking the quest item. Still only one cluster, man. We're unlucky with these drops. Bloodhounds. No, no, no. Yo, what's up, Huey? Hey, Skillister. Welcome. Like 6 points into that now, thanks to the gear that we're wearing. Sneaky. Couple of nice ethereal crystals here, man. It's cool to remember how fast Shadow Strike is in this place. It's crazy. You know what would be good at this point? Abomination would be really good, but I'm not even close to it yet, unfortunately. I need so many more points. The build up is quite expensive. Hey, a cluster, that's nice. Let's drop a portal here, we'll come back to that. Guys, I think I'm definitely strong enough for Elite at this point, by the way. Like, if I can fix a little bit more Aether resistance, like, I should be fine. Die, insects. Maybe find, like, a Silver Knight, that would be good. Yeah, I'm not staying inside that, dude. Blaze Guard, pick it up. Despised by the Vanguard. I'm not going to be running the side dungeon. We'll just like rush the quest line, I think. Finish it. Get my reputation. I'll also do like the mini bosses as well. That little dungeon. And the docks. What am I doing? I did a similar build I had a lot of fun with. How you doing, my man? I'm doing good, dude. Thank you very much for asking. Are you talking about the, like, the one that I'm playing right now? Or what is going on, man? Unbelievable. Are you talking about the one that I'm playing right now? Or like the complete build, let's say, you know, Ingram tools, the EOR that is going to be. Yeah, I'm opening my events. Give me a sec. Yo, PoE with the 10 bucks, dude. Thank you very much for that donation, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. Cheers. Guys, can we get some tomatoes in the chat, please? really kind of PoE white to donate. Don't need to do that. Tomatoes, please, man. PoE, which build are you talking about? Like this type of playstyle right now? Because it's gonna like change at the end, you know? Oh yeah, we dropped +1s from Lokar, right? I need to like fix my skill points a little bit. Definitely. Oh well, that sucks. Give him a heart, I lacked emotes. Thank you, Skillister. I don't know if you're able to get the tomato emote from like the channel points. You might be able to. Don't know how it works exactly. Did a Shadow Strike, Blade Burst, and Divine Mandate. I see. Pretty interesting. How come you didn't play it like Vitality and Poison? I mean, sorry, Acid and Poison. We're playing Acid and Poison right now. And then in the end, like, I'm gonna turn into some sort of like a Whirlwind. Spin to win EOR. But that's, you know, 20-something levels away, basically. 28 levels. At level 94, we're gonna, like, go through some, like, weird optimization period, I would say. By the way, I just realized, like, after swapping out Lokar, I dropped my pets. Because, like, you know, it's a little bit less strong now. That's awkward, too. Sounds like a worthy target. Yep, yep. So what is the most important thing here? Like, we could give... I guess we could give something like this. Why not? Honored with the resistance now. We have an NPC here, right? Let's see what's available for me for Honored. Acid, Poison, and Chaos flat. Please, game. Oh, Nightblade pluses for level 84. That is quite far away, though. Wouldn't say no to like some other weapon, but 84 is quite far off. What about those shoulders? They look like acid. Nope. Oh, Battle Cry gloves here. Reduce stun. Chaos resistance goes away, which I have like very limited amount. What the Battle Cry though? I sold it. So we need like Chaos and Aether resistances, it looks like. Chaos a little bit more. Warcraft music, yeah. I just think Grimdawn is the best ARPG, it just feels so great. Yeah, it is the best ARPG right now. 100%. I used to say like Path of Exile was, but I think GGG dropped the ball with their latest maneuvers. You need to step it up again. I should probably vote some Aether resistance from the bank, honestly. This is a little bit ballsy what we're doing right here. On top of like Aether grounds. Like 50% Aether resistance. Thank you, Blade Dancer. A sequel is coming 4 years from now? I have no idea actually. No clue. But I think there will actually be a sequel, and I'm really curious what sort of a roadmap and development Crate is going to be following. Really curious. I'm gonna put some stuff to like bank here. We have some valuable things in my bags, and we should definitely take out like, did you see 13 bloods? Like, that's weird, right? I don't know how I got like 13 bloods. Where did I get them from? That's pretty lucky. Okay, so I want to take some Aether pots, guys. We can also like carry some of these, why not? So Aether pots and perhaps like some Vitality we don't really need all that much, but some Chaos we need, in my opinion. Alright. Let's go like this. This is good. So the last push now. We could also open the chest over here, I think. Blind Assassin is Blade Spirit +2. Why not the other Aether pots from here? Because I have no idea what that is. But one thing that I'm going to fix right now is that, like, this reminds me of the potion from Homestead. I should really want to start using Courageous Tincture when we, like, man up versus something big instead of kiting it, like, ever. You can buy with like both of your mouse buttons here, guys. $250 should be enough, don't you think? All right, let's put it right, right over here. Alright, the last push of the Mammoth. Let's get it. Theoden, I'm coming for that booty. I'm gonna use like this guy, use like that guy, and maybe even like the Chaos one, just in case, you know? And let's play this fast because of these like ticking potions now. It's going to be pretty much like the first time that I'm going to be playing it fast, by the way, with this guy. To like skip and push through. This is really awkward. I hit it and it didn't get destroyed. It's like half HP. How did that even happen? Wow. I'm glad I noticed this. Guys, should we take that treasure show? Do you see that treasure show? I didn't know about this place. Ooh, an ancient heart. That was worth it. Raven Hood. Take the notes, yeah. The southern one is still intact, isn't it? That's a small mistake right there. I actually think the camera, like the point of view of Path of Exile, kind of fits that game in my opinion. The way that it plays. Like, I don't mind it so much. Like, which point of view do I prefer? Yeah, I think like zooming out like this in Grim Dawn is kind of cool and all. I think the other one fits too. Yeah, I'm exactly at the same points with him, and me. Like, in general, I think I prefer something like this. It's a bit more, you know, zoomed out. I'm much more comfortable controlling my character like this. So much more. I cannot play zoomed in, I'll die all the time. You want me to zoom in a little bit like this, and then we play with camera shake? And if I'm gonna open the camera shake, we're 100% taking the Ring of Steel, just so you know. 100%. I think Ring of Steel shakes the camera every single time that you press it. Am I correct on this one, guys? Yeah, I don't know if I have enough time to like kill Theoden while the potions are up like this right now. But I think our speed was really good overall. But if you think about it, like I can just repot because we're gonna go for a side quest anyways. So I'm just gonna do that, guys. Can use the Chaos one as well. He died to the poison. Tried last epoch, refunded. The game is 5px outlines on enemies your minions chest. What the fuck, devs are so dumb. John Seldom is saying. Don't you think it's like a very promising upcoming ARPG? It's like the first time ever I'm hearing something bad about Last Epoch, John. So it's surprising me. I'm just waiting for Last Epoch. I do know that they just received like a big patch introducing the rogue and stuff. But I'm just gonna wait still. But I keep up with like the news and stuff, basically. I want it to be a little bit more polished, I think. Overall. You know, we have a lot of like percentage acid and poison to gain on this guy. Like quite a bit. My character, my itemization is kind of poor when it comes to like supporting the acid and poison. Then again, like my conversion is not great either, so perhaps it doesn't really hurt me all that much. Dreadblade, I'm just gonna sell you. The only acid item that we found ends up being a crossbow, guys. Not fair, sometimes. Not fair. So what do we have here? Cleanse the ancient grove. Okay, we're gonna kill like Drevin Cole and stuff, I think. Interesting, I thought he would be halfway dead as you were hitting him. What about if we gift it to you? No, I have the Last Epoch. I have it even before it was on Steam. I'm extremely passionate about ARPG titles. I'm checking like literally everything out. Like as soon as I hear anything about them. I have probably about like 100 hours in it, give or take. I was like the first event that they had on Twitch, I was participating in it as well. There was like some sort of a race to 65. I died at level 62. That was like a sad thing. You hear RPG and you go like, I needed pretty much PoE White, yeah. Pretty much. I really like progressing characters in RPG overall. Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be a RPG, you know? I think when it comes to content creation, I do personally believe that I do a better job at ARPGs, but when it comes to just like what I enjoy playing, I enjoy playing all kinds of RPGs. Maybe except like JRPG, yeah. Or like turn-based kinda sometimes bores me out also. But the story still is intact. Like for Divinity and stuff like that, I still really enjoy the story and the customization and optimization as well, yeah. Like the min-maxing kind of instead, I should say, probably, instead of optimization all the time. That's what I mean. So I really enjoy making characters and, like, you know, min-maxing them, making like my own build, speaking about it, you know, theory crafting, realizing it's absolutely trash, and then just, you know, suiciding the character. You like JRPG as well, then? Like one of my favorite series, you know, like is Dark Souls. Honestly, like really like those. I really liked Neo as well. Neo has this like incredible difficulty, but has like this itemization and loot grind and leveling coming from like the ARPG section. That was really interesting for me. It was so weird. Now I'm looking forward to playing Neo 2 on Steam when it comes out, because I don't have a console, so I mean, actually I have it now. Like, I have a PlayStation 4 here because like my wife's brother gave it to her for her to play some Final Fantasy remake. I could potentially get like Bloodborne and Neo 2 on it, but hooked into Grim Dawn right now, so alright, I think we're done with Malmouth right now. Pretty much. Wait, I TP'd to the wrong place, right? We need to go to the, right here, the Steel Cap District. In normal difficulty, do you also get a legendary out of this quest? You don't. Fair enough. I mean, it would have been an overkill anyway. So Malmouth Resistance is missing like 4k to Revere. And they're gaining reputation from killing ethereal vanguards. So this also means that, like, if I want anything from their revered section here, which I do, Rotgut Venom, as you can see. This is my like best in slot for level 90 for my rings. This being said, I'm gonna either A, need to gain some reputation with them on elite, or B, we need to get revered in normal right here, which is probably unlikely because I've completed all the quests. So yeah. We might probably need to meet them in Elite a little bit. Somehow. We might be pretty much done here. I think I'm going to do something cheesy and then we jump into Elite difficulty, I want to say. What I mean by cheesy is... So first things first, what we can do is... we could definitely check out the... What's this called again? Like checklist or something in Groom Tools? You know? To see what we can get when it comes to like devotion shrines and whatnot. This is looking so poor, man. It's funny. Anyways, I suppose I click this once for the sake of like elemental resistance or something. Not too bad. Cross burn damage as well. Why not? Let's just do it. I'll start going for... We need like 18 points, right? That's like 8 levels from now. Quite a bit. 8 levels is like level 76. That's gonna take a while. We don't really have a power spike anymore, it looks like. Eye of the Storm. I'll continue with my trinket. I am thinking... Okay, let's do that. Yo, PoE, thanks again a bunch for the donation, man. Really appreciate that. So, let's go... Let's go to, like, checklist over here. Flashbang. And, wow. Load. Yeah, we want the devotions here. To Dervish. Apply. See what we got. So we have like Temple of 3, which is the Sentinel. Port Valbury, obviously. Bastion of Chaos. The Ransacked Lighthouse. That's an interesting one. We could definitely go there. Okay, Ransacked Lighthouse, and then we switch to Elites. Bum bum bum. PoE White with the sub. Welcome to the Lurker Lounge. Good to have you here, man. Thanks a lot for subbing. Thank you. I wouldn't call PoE generic at all. No, definitely not. I think that's unfair. 100%. I agree with you, Amy. I think Last Epoch is really promising, and it will end up becoming good. Like, they really, really are trying. Feels like. Gotta give time. It's alright, man. Like, ARPGs definitely go, like, you know, step by step and, like, putting on top of, you know, the old content all the time. That's also why PoE is, like, a monstrosity when it comes to the content. Bolson release was just a bug fix patch. I think it needs more content, man. That's how I felt. Bolson. Definitely there were some bugs, but like Bolson was feeling so much better than before. Just so you know, guys. Like if you like Bolson, checking it out is fine right now. It's not bad. But there was online gameplay. There was some like delay that was kind of annoying, and at the same time, obviously there were some bugs. But like overall, it was feeling so much better than the launch. You have no idea. Definitely, like the difficulty was there too for me. I just want to play Grim Dawn right now, man. I think it could use more content also. Alright, so this is it then. I'm gonna kill this guy over here though for the reputation. This guy should give me a little bit of rep with the Mammoth resistance. Right there. Scribe braces. Okay, so next we should probably take something like Spider. Spider is a little bit more defensive ability as well. That's gonna help me out in elites. Let's just jump into elite now. See how it feels. Guys, my goal in elite is basically doing FG content. Actually, you know what? About the FG content, I have something in my mind, real quick. Yeah, how's it going, Rude Goes? Welcome. I think Elite has a lot of potential, and I really love what the devs are doing to improve. Yeah, about the same page here. Casting speed, get that out of the way. Poison with increased duration, but no acid. Path of the 3 though. Oof. I'm gonna never mind this. We don't really gain all that much from Path of 3. Like, it's like cooldown reduction or something the next level. It's fine. It's bits of damage and cooldown reduction. So, what I had in my mind is this, look. I think I want to meet them before jumping into elites. Just for the sake of like getting a little bit of rep here. I think Bismail is going to be our choice all the time if I have to guess, but let me see. Ooh, there's the acid poison with like offensive ability on the Solael. I thought with some Bismail. No need to XP pots here. Just gonna do like a single quest, so. Yeah. Interesting. So the Dreeg has the weapon enchantment for the acid flats, which is Bish, obviously. And it has a good build up as well with weapon flats. HP at least. And then this guy over here has good stuff for the rings and amulets. But I think the resistance is better than this. So we are going with the Dreeg, I think, actually, guys. Back-to-back Dreeg, I think. This is what I want to do, basically. Just get friendly with them. And also the choice is good. We'll take the Dreeg one more time in Elite, but this is pretty much it. How are the reps? 60% resistance on Pierce. Now we should be good. It's alright. Guys, Act 1 is literally my favorite act in this game. So we're going to do like a swift Act 1, a complete run. And afterwards we jump into FG in Elites. If I am right, when we are reaching level 94, the only problem that we're going to have is going to be Mammoth Resistance, and I'm extremely close to Revered with them, so should be okay. See how it feels. It feels good. How's your run going? It's pretty chill. It's pretty good. I want to play some sort of like a Eye of Reckoning Dervish, and yeah, building up to it slowly. Didn't want to rush all too much with the levels because like I wanted to max out the amount of like reputation I have with stuff with the factions when I get to like 94 instead of being like neutral or like not even meeting them, you know? The augments are super must have, yeah. It feels so bad to like get to level 94 and then start putting your items on top of your character, right? Wearing them, and then you didn't even meet Mammoth Resistance yet. And then in Grim Tools, like the augments that you wanted to use was from like Mammoth Resistance, you know? that feels really awkward, trust me. I've been there a couple of times. Then you start like, okay, let's get revered, you know? But you're neutral, not even neutral. You gotta build up to it first. I don't really enjoy that. It feels like you have 94, but not really. I don't know. It's hard to explain. So when I think like from now on, when I'm taking a character seriously, I'm actually gonna go through like meet everybody. I don't care about the speed. Speed is fine anyways. Who needs augments? Just run around with minus resistance. I mean, if I didn't know better, would have thought that you were playing softcore, so that does sound like a softcore player comment. Wait, what's going on here? I don't have scraps with me? I don't have scraps with me. All right. Dr. the Dude is there and saying, I'm on the first playthrough Grimdone, I am at level 62, playing on veteran and enjoying the game. I have been playing for about like 1.5 weeks. How is the difficulty so far for you? And veteran is like your first playthrough also. Like, did you need to go through a lot of guides, or have you been like, you know, on your own struggle and enjoying it and still doing fine, kind of? You know what I mean? Would like to hear. What's up, by the way, dude? Literally. Welcome to the stream and Grimdone. Hope you enjoy it. Up until now, I was a softcore player. Did I talk you into hardcore? More cunning. They have only 13 points, by the way. Like, it's not too many. I think I have enough physique at this point to wear any armor in the game, so you really need to get more. What character are you playing, by the way, Rude Girls? I know you're playing in the league. I was watching you the other day quite a bit on the second screen while farming in World of Warcraft. So much farming to do. You can already feel the difference when it comes to like the tankiness of the mobs guys in elites. They gain quite a bit of like resistance to their corresponding types. So this guy was definitely like cold and poison, I want to say. He was really resistant to me. Even though we have some like minus resistance going on for us, honestly. Defense and attack speed sounds extremely good though. I'll take it. Now, it's always fun when you're playing on your own speed, so that's the best part. What's up, by the way? Hello. Hey. Yeah, that's about right, PoE. I think like when you exactly know what you're doing and when you know what you want to do, and you're into speedrunning, kind of like, you know, when I say speedrunning, it comes down to times, but I didn't really mean that in this. This is an interesting ring. The flats, blade burst, and path of the 3. I think we need to use this. I don't even use the hidden ends, so. Can I afford dropping these resistances? Not the pierce one. I can't, really. I can't. Alright, let's build up to the Dervish now. Still in the phase of wanting to kill everything, needing to kill everything rather, or finding it so hard to just run by the mobs. I think I am killing much more than I could, that is one thing. But I started like sort of killing the stuff that at least is capable of dropping some materials that I would like to, for instance, or like reputation that I would like to gain. Whether it be like, you know, plus or like minus infamy. Yeah, when it is like absolutely, you know, useless kind of kill, which is definitely possible, especially level 100 is possible. Then I sort of start skipping quite a bit, actually. It also depends on the character that I play. Like, for instance, the conjurer that I play, guys, with the bird summoner. Like, its screen clear is not the best, right? So sometimes it's like pain and suffering to kill everything on the screen, honestly. But it deletes single targets, so I just like, you know, target the heroes and the bosses. And move about. escape. It's a rare occurrence in my playthroughs to find this cave. Ends up giving probably a tiny bit of experience as well. That's so good feeling that I'm forgetting a button. Like the ground stomp, I don't really care. Very good. A second wind effect from Mr. Milton Hart. But he's dead now. I have nothing to worry about anymore. We've killed the monstrosity of Devil's Crossing. How long does it take to get the factions out? There are a couple of tricks that you can do with the factions. The playthrough is tough in some spots. I die a couple of times, I see. For the factions, there are a couple of tricks that you can do, basically. Like, you can recognize the fact that, like, there are extra quests available to you when you hit the milestones. What I mean by that is, like, these ticks, for instance. You know, not everything, but most of them. They have an extra quest coming up to you for, like, Honored. So you can recognize that. And then another thing that you can use is the writ is what it's called, I think. Every single, you know, friendly faction has a writ in their reputation. Quartermaster. And you can buy this when you're honored with them, and it's gonna boost your reputation gain by 50%, which is quite good. And so, uniting these two, you know, knowledge, you could actually farm to Honored and then start returning your quests after you apply the writ to yourself, so that, like, the quest reward is going to be multiplied by 50%. It's kind of like a min-maxing situation. If you do stuff like this, it doesn't take too long. You can get revered even in normal difficulty with most of them. There's also, in most of the factions, like city or like town, or like, you know, camp, whatever, there's a bounty table, right? That you can accept some, like, little mini missions, let's say. This is dangerous, actually. Otherwise, you will probably get revered in about like at the end of Elite or something. Like if you don't do min-maxing like this, but still do every single content in like both normal and Elite, you will probably get like revered in the at the end of Elite, and you kind of should, because there's going to be like good rewards for you for that level. It kind of like, you know, collides really nice. Cunning and defense. Casting, no. Let's take the cunning and defense here. It's not too bad. How's it going, Naomi? What's up, Morpheus? Quite unlucky here with the NPC spawn. I go to the left side. Thank you, Brian. Refunded the Cyberpunk at Nami. Nice one. I'm stuck. No way. Bunch of exalted hand guards. Delaying the game was dirty, they deserve it. How come we're out of soundtrack right now? Is that still playing even? There we go. That's some Molten Core soundtrack for you. We don't really need to kill this guy, but like, let's check him out, guys. I want to see like how hard he is hitting. I suppose I dodged it or something, I don't know. He's hitting really hard. Oh, it's... So, what I'm wondering is, was it kind of normal for the game to continue raining rocks on my head here? That was weird, no? You can just TP now. Yeah, my armor is really low. My phys res is really low. You know, overall. We need to say hi to Alex. Alex! Alex! I'll be right back really quick, guys. The destroyer of the build? Yeah. Hey, level 70. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go get the it's a bit indecisive here. Let's go get the devotion shrine from the cave. Yo, what's up, Brillin? Hey, hey. Alex gonna steal the headphones again? No. He's not coming to the stream today. I blocked it off. Like, there's like a side entrance towards this table, and I blocked it off, and he was like stuck over there holding that like blockade and looking at me and like yelling. Basically, that's when I said like, oh, what's up, Alex? I'm gonna check him out. He couldn't come. How old is Alex? 14 months. You love Grimdawn's controller support? Yeah, I heard it's quite a bit. It's pretty good. Thank you. Here's some tomatoes for you. Those swings, man. We could use a little bit more armor. Probably should like pay attention to the itemization. Which ones are the ones with the low armor? It's been a while I didn't level up with an ice blade like this. It definitely is so much more apparent to like see the difference of the hits that I'm taking, honestly. Like, it's crazy. Please. The guy slaps, there's nothing I can do. He slaps. You've seen it. He's not the faster attacker, that's a good thing. So it was really easy to sidestep him. It's a good time to go back, guys. How do you set the colors for the item drop? Yeah, it's called the rainbow, thank you. Well, vindicated and sad for the other. Doesn't make any sense there. Oops. Guys, how are we doing with the Devil's Crossing? It's getting close because, like, we are level 70 now. No, I could definitely use high augments such as these. The pierce resistance, you see that? Like, we need this. Can you please get me to revered? Maybe I will pay. Alright, as I said, we need to pay attention to the armor of the items, okay? Defense, offense, cunning, HP, chaos resistance, and bleed. I'm gonna use this. That's our first. Right here. 6% experience and pierce resistance. I value the Aether better though. Oh yeah, the Slith Tongue is actually dropping from here, right? It requires spirit, guys. What do you mean? Come on. Why? By the way, like, even though we're playing Acid, I want you to pay attention to my weapons, and they're both, like, physical without conversions. They don't even have, like, Acid percentages, and our damage is still okay. We don't really have, like, the best optimization so far. We should have definitely done, like, a better job with our weapons, I feel like. Definitely. Look at those two. Those two could actually be, like, my new weapons. One Slith Tongue and the other one is like Plague Bearer, gaining like 300 acid damage out of nowhere, but like 400 poison damage, a couple of poison procs, just dropping like +1s to Night's Blade. I think it's like acid base as well. It's an interesting way to go. So give me like 400 spirits, man. How are you gonna give me that, right? I'll work on it. I will work on it. Oh, those pants are crazy. Chaos resistance, movement speed. We're dropping like my only physical resistance here for the chaos resistance, movement speed, and elemental resistances. It's going to be a good transition though. It's going to be a good transition. I like it. You know what I'm gonna say? We're gonna change those pants, yes, but like after finding the apprentice. I think that's a good thing to do. Stone Fist. Attack speed, man. I want my attack speed from my gloves. Those were like really good gloves, but I'm not using them. No way. Okay, so we take the apprentice and we come back, basically. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh my god, I came there for crystal and I'm walking away without looting it. Colonel is there saying, anyway, you probably have more hours than me, but after playing 7-hour Grimdawn, everything else is kind of meh. From Wolson to Path of Exile, Grimdawn just like nails everything a good RPG must have. Glad you're enjoying, dude. How am I so lost? This way. Rainbow mod is the best. I was like very hesitant getting... running this place might actually be dangerous because of the pierce resistance that I have right now. So let's get my pierce resistance up before. I was saying like I was hesitant getting like the item assistant. And I think I did good by getting it. So if you're not using item assistant, it's worth learning it. It's very good. You should check it out, guys. Definitely. I'm not gonna go for the totem. Then again, we need some items, don't we? Let's go for it. Forsaken. Just dodge that. After the weapon swap that we're about to do, we might actually get really stronger simply because of like gaining those acid percentages that I have. There's another spike that's gonna come later on, which is obviously going to be this guy, the Abomination, but there's quite a bit to go for. Still, I need like, I think I need the Hulk. I actually don't really need the Hulk, I just need a single point in red. Like, what's my red build up here? I need to like tab out and check it out a little bit. Oh yeah, of course, it's the Revenant, right? So we need to like bait it and then take it afterwards. Take it out. I see. It kind of blows. Whatever. Revenant is like a lot of points into it too, so it takes some time. It is we're going to end up gaining a little bit more minus resistance there. And we will have some little skeletons with us. Happy little skellies. Okay, so what did I say? I need a single red. Like the fastest way is the Jackal, unfortunately. I need to respec out of it once again. So far away. Sad. Item Assistant and the Rainbow are the ones that I use. Ones I use normally. What about the internals? You don't use internals? See you later, girls. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so this is the point that I can swap some items because we have the apprentice in town now. 72? I want some spirit, don't I? I wish I didn't, but I do. So 406. That's not even close, man. What is that? By the way, like 48% pierces. I suppose we're gonna need to use Silk Swatch on my chest piece as well, guys. Seems like it. Quick throw. What's gonna happen? A pierces on ring. It's hard for me to say bye to using attack speed on the gloves. Can't. This is a chest that could actually be okay for me here. I don't really remember the stats on it, but let me see. 8th of vitality and elemental resistances. The armor is lacking too. The ultimate one is not that far away. If I wanted that chest, we could go like ultimate and grab it, but it's okay. How am I doing with the Devil's Crossing now? Is it like getting close? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. You can target farm this, but not bad for poison. Are you going to be linking me? The Scourge. weapon. Scourge. Dagger. Slicer, maybe? I don't know the name of it. I tried to talk myself into doing something like that, but then I gave up. It buffs like Shadow Strike, basically. Which is not bad at all, obviously, with this leveling. We could check it out in Elite. I didn't get a single one in normal, unfortunately. We could definitely check it out. Let me see. Let me see. By the way, like, we should have good attack speed now. 154. It's okay. Scourge Slicer? Yeah. I like farming displays for it, but I tried it once on normal and it was like, it didn't drop a single one, so I was like, just never mind it. But now we could, to be fair, like now we could use it a lot better than we were able to. In normal, it was face roll regardless, so I think right now it's a little bit better. These are really high level, by the way. My pierce risk is low too, right? Okay, this is a little bit scary. Hold up. We're gonna come back to this. Let me get one more 6 watch. It's an Arcanist one, man. It'll still be better than what I'm using, though. It does require spirits as well. It's so awkward that, like, the daggers are requiring spirits here. I think we're gonna need to find something. It's funny because, like, at the same time I'm running like 5% spirit from the Sacred Talisman, so sad stuff. Let's try to find one more. I'll run this completely. The last guy over here is going to be pretty rippy for me, though, just so you know. Might like a cluster for it. Definitely. These are deleting me, guys. It's insane. Maidstone? Really now? Hey, it thinks we can use this one. It's level 70 requirement. For some reason it has like lower requirements on it. Physical to Aether conversion. I mean, do we even care like physical to Aether conversion? Because we don't really have base fizz, you know what I mean? Why do we have so little base damage compared to the other guy? Interesting. 24 to 70, and this one's like 38 to 81. 190, 190. Huh. They're both slicers. And they're both level 70 requirements. It's interesting. Yeah, I wanna pull that big pack without pulling the boss inside. I think I'm not gonna go for the boss because boss is not deadly, but the eyes are. My god, this level difference is insane. Can you just drop me one more slicer, please? I want to see something, man. Come. Alright, there it is. Badge of tenacity. Let's get out of here. I want to see these, like, slices in my bags. I think it's a little bit, like, too high level for this right now. So corrosive and corrosion, like, this is definitely extremely good. 38. I just don't understand why this one is rolling like lower base. I don't want to use the lower base. So we need to get like 406. I'm definitely willing to like pop one of the potions that we have to get to 406. Like, why not? It's okay. Let's just do it. Just want to see like if they're also better than these. Can I stay with like the PSAs? Not really. I like 5 of them, unfortunately. Only. It's funny, after even respec, I'm capable of like wearing everything on me. I've never seen something like this before. Let's stop at like I don't really know actually. Maybe like 1000. Would be okay. Alright, 410 should be enough, no? 414? Okay, 414 right there. Rest to cunning. How about it? Okay. Let's try to like contemplate which weapon is the best one here. So we have the Plague Bearer's Exalted Dagger of Corrosion, which is not bad at all with the Poison Noah proc, obviously. 42 to 75. This is like a main hand weapon, I feel like. I don't know. The speed is kind of okay too. Total speed, 7%. Corrosive corrosion. This is probably the best one that we have. Yo, if I'm gonna go like this, it might be okay to like go for some Shadow Strike pluses and just like annihilate them with Shadow Strike all the time, honestly. 5% spirits is a good roll there. I cannot really decide which one is the best one here. 38 to 81 for level 80. And then this one's like 38 to 81 as well. 227 total speed. And this one doesn't have pluses. We go with the pluses, I guess. Like, Nidala's Hidden Hand doesn't work for me, but the Shadow Strike pluses is going to be good. We're gonna drop like pluses to our Nightblade, but should be okay. I think I'm choosing these two. Even though this is like Arcanist. The Plague Bearer of Corrosion should have been like on this guy, then it would have been insane. And I don't want to farm more. Like, we are too weak for that place right now. So, bosses are gone like that. Just like that. That hurts. That hurts. Could use these things here. Let me see my skills a little bit now, because I might want to like respec tiny bits. Not really though. I think it's okay. Yeah, the only thing that I could remove is honestly this one. Like, I don't need that guy. Alright, you guys want to see how it feels? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna build up to like Warden with an Aether potion right there. Yo, what's up, G2? Welcome. The Aether is only 38% resistance. Yeah, we're low on the Aether right now. My itemization is really poop right now. I don't know why. We haven't been so lucky, even though like I'm doing literally everything. But we are level 70, so like the resistances are going to be fixed if I can get Revere with the Devil's Crossing pretty much. Maybe he's like capable of piercing. I don't really know. Guys, I believe that like if he gets revered with the Devil's Crossing, I think you actually fix both the Aether and the pierce resistance problems. So it's gonna be golden, man. Didn't want to deal with him. I clustered like 30% remaining. Basically what I did was like Courageous Tincture on the second phase. You know, stand strong. I potted the first Craigrath. And then the second one, I had to walk out. So instead of walking out, I just like, hey, this is good for me. I like it. 16% attack speed. I'll use this. We are gaining some like armor as well. I just like clustered the second Craigrath. Don't know. Was worth it probably. YouTube, I think this is going to be the end of part 3. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on 4. We did do some good progress in my opinion. Pretty good. Doing some quests here. I think we're gonna jump into like FG unless I decide something else. FG is going to be even more difficult than this. I was hoping to get like revered with the Devil's Crossing here, but like we're so close. It's actually missing like 1,000. I don't really know like if you get Devil's Crossing reputation by like saving this crazy guy in like Act 2 for instance. That would definitely help things out for me. Anyways, we'll check that out tomorrow.